You're almost there. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday. I can't believe Monday, July 27th. Where did this month go?
Right?
Where did it go? Crazy. You are watching us on our wonderful program of, okay, I've got a house guest, so I can't do like I normally do, but Mystical Monday Musings. There you go. My name is Elias Patras. I'm an intuitive motivator, and well, I'm actually not that anymore because that's an old title. So we're gonna go up a little bit.
What are you now?
What am I now? That's a loaded question, Laura. That's a loaded question. I I'm an intuitive life coach, and I am talking to you. Hopefully, I'm talking to you. From the wherever I'm at, from the Pacific Northwest, I think. So thank you for being here, and good morning for me, but also good afternoon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Worcester. I'm an intuitive and a medium, and I am in New England on the East Coast. So good morning or afternoon, wherever you may be.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And that's always exciting. And I'm going to make sure that we are on Instagram, which I know we are. It's just challenging. There we go. And there we have
challenges. Dolores at the dentist. Oh, hopefully it's just for a cleaning.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Joanne. Morning from Minnesota.
Good morning, Minnesota.
Good morning, Chris. Hello, Gail. Hello from the dentist. Okay. Excellent. Hello from the dentist. Tell your dentist hello. Connie Furs, hello. Phoenix Rise Vibes, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. If you guys are new to us, welcome. And if you're new, let us know you're new. Let us know you're new and let us know where you're from. What we do every week is we will give you a little bit of intuitive insights and maybe a little bit of information or education on mediumship or intuition, and a few giggles along the way. So welcome. And thank you for being here. I am having a weird, funky hair day. I don't know what this like this Leif Garrett flip is happening here. I have no idea what's causing that today.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
For being here from Northern Virginia. Excellent. So we're going to start, and while we start, you guys be open. Maybe pound your feet is a great way to ground yourself. So pound your feet and think of something that you'd like to know. Not a will I or, do I, but, think of like an open question that gets you some more insight that you would like to have. Good morning, Hooter Hanny. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. All right, Laura, which deck are you using this week?
Today, I am going back to the usual that I do Kyle Gray's Angel and Ancestors Oracle. And I was shuffling earlier and the card just popped right out. So here we go. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So this may not just be physical healing. This could be all kinds of healing. So be open to little things, little steps towards your healing. Maybe there's something you're working towards, maybe physically or mentally or spiritually, and you're looking for answers around that. Like, what's the next step towards my, to help me with my healing, to support me with my healing? Maybe there's something you're going through with something like that. So just be open to small bits of information that may come through to kind of lead you in that direction. So this might actually indicate that answers are coming, to be open to some divine help that you may not be expecting, that might take you where you need to be. So there you go.
That's a good one. That actually hits home, Laura. That's a good one. Something that I'm like, I think I should pay attention to that one. Let's move this light a little bit. There we go. Okay. I am using Soul Coaching by Denise Lynn, what I've been using for a while now. And this card, like Laura's, just flew right out of the deck. Transformation, which actually goes with Laura's message. Think about it, guys. What is it that you want to shift? What needs to shift? And can you see that even though it might be a bit of a challenge, that the transformation is where that beauty lies? So the dragonflies always mean imagination. So imagine what you want to transform and how you become. So that's a good one. It's a very good one.
It's important. So for anybody who may not have seen us before, we pull a card for everybody for the week, just some general guidance for everybody. But if there's something you'd like some insight on, drop a question into the comments. It could be something like, what do I need to know about my career? What do I need to know about this or that? And no yes or no questions are preferable. It just makes it a little bit, we can actually offer you more guidance if it's just not yes or no. However, while we're waiting for questions to be dropped into the comments, okay. I went to a show recently, actually a couple of times. I went to see this lovely woman. Her name is Karen Ronkowski.
I love her.
Isn't she wonderful? Yeah.
She's hysterical.
Absolutely hysterical. She's a stand-up comedian, but she also does tarot readings, right? So if you get a chance to see her anywhere, go see her. She is fantastic. I saw her twice this year. She's awesome. But she sells these decks at her events, and it's a yes or no deck. And so we say don't ask yes or no questions, but just for fun, Elias, do you have a yes or no question?
I do have a yes or no question. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's dig one up. Okay. I would like to know, and it's hard for me to do a yes or no question. Do you know that, you guys?
Just remember, this is a deck from a stand-up comedian, so just remember that, okay?
Okay, all right. So, will my career advance me to the Drew Barrymore show?
Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's see what Karen's cards have to say for you. I'm going to take it right off the deck. Oh, this is awesome. You ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Aliens will block anyone who gets in your way.
That's good. That's good to know. Thank God.
That's a great little deck. So anyway, check this out. It's where's her address? Oh, there you go. psychicstandup.com if you want to pick up this deck. It's just fun.
And you guys, she's on the TikTok. She's on social media.
Make sure you follow the right one too. She's got a lot of scammers that have grabbed her videos. So look for her actual videos. Yeah.
And guys, when you do that, when someone comes up and they've got the videos and then it stops after like 10, you know that that's not really them. So keep on scrolling. Keep on scrolling. I'll send my aliens. Thank you, Delora. Thank you. Especially since your husband's in the dentist chair. I'm sure they're sitting next to you. So just go ahead and have them go with you. Leash, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Kelly Caliquin, hello. And Kimmy C's. Thanks, guys, for being here on the Gram of Insta. Please fill up. Oh, and we already have a question. We have two questions. We'll go with the one that just popped up. How can I help this is from Kelly on Instagram. How can I help family members open their hearts and see each other's points of view to create family harmony? That's a good one.
That's a good question. Okay, how do we...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alrighty, let's take that. What you got? You already have a card?
I just shuffled and it would like whoosh, over here.
Go
So
right ahead. I'll
okay,
pull while you're doing that.
this is interesting, Kelly, and and I don't want to sound like, oh well, blah, 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 and calling your higher energy, you know, I don't know what I just did, but whatever that is, let's go with it.
Powerful.
That was good, Laura. That was really good. See, Laura and my husband John are like the kinds that were like, they're like, oh, they're just so sweet, and then they get a zinger in there, and you're like, that was good. That was really good. Yes, very powerful. Okay, I'm gonna snort with that too. Okay, so here's the thing: wisdom. And when I say this, I'm not saying to be like, whatever. What I'm saying here is, Kelly, you have the knowledge is within you. What would you like to see if you were looking at this from an observer and you were to look and say, like, let's say I came up to you and I said, hey, Kelly, what can you do to help me with my family members? What would you tell me? That knowledge that you give to people is exactly the wisdom that you have for your folks, for your peeps, for your people. So really tap in, and if you can take away the being in the mix and look at it as an observer, that will really help you a lot. You have the wisdom within you. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got, Laura?
Okay, so I have the light card came up for you. And so this, this is a reminder when I see this card come up, especially in context of the question, is to know what's true for you and stay within that, hold that energy of what you know is right for you, what you feel is the highest and best for everybody, and try to reflect that continually. Doesn't mean that everything's going to be smooth and everything's going to be wonderful and everybody's going to agree, but to continue to shine the light of what you believe is true and the highest and best for everybody. And along the way, somewhere you'll make some shifts or facilitate or invite shifts into the family when necessary. Not always going to be easy though. It's not going to be smooth sailing, obviously. But the other thing too that came up, I choose another card, Hermit, retreat and recharge. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling disempowered by all of the drama around your family, which just sounds like this drama, just by the question itself. Remember to step back, take some breaths, and get focused on what you feel is true and for the highest and best of all. And just keep focusing, rest and recharge, go in, do what you need to do, come back, recharge. That's the best thing to do. So we hope that helps. I know it's hard.
Yes, I hope that helps, Kelly. Yeah. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Kelly says thank you. And you're cute, Gail. Gail says you were channeling your aliens. That's funny. That is funny. Orbis One says the most wise are normally the most silent. Kelly says 7 adult kids, lots of drama. I get it. I get it.
I understand that. Yeah.
And sunshine, casting this on my big screen TV while I clean my kitchen. Well, we're glad to be there. And when you're done, you want to come over this way?
Use a kitchen cleaning too.
Yes. Let's see. Dolores says, what do I need to know about my career? Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Hind. Thank you for being here. All right. What is up with these just popping out like nobody's business?
Yeah, I noticed that too on my end as well. There's a lot of cards popping up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I did shuffle these, I swear. All right, so I pulled 3 cards for you, Delora. So the first card again, this card came up again. Okay, so with this, in this context, for me, this is what this is saying is that, you have an idea of where you want to go with your career. You have an idea of your focus, what you'd like to accomplish in your career. Okay, so that's good. That's you've got some things there. There's something here about teaching potentially, guiding people, teaching. So if that's something that's floating around as an idea, or are you feeling drawn to that, this may be an invitation for you to start stepping into that in some way, shape, or form. And then the other thing that's coming up, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a when this card comes up, oh boy, this is you talking yourself out of it. Like, I feel like I need to go in this direction, but I don't know. Do I have what it takes? Do I have the background to do this? You've got everything you need right now. The only thing holding you back is your thoughts about this. Okay, so there you go. What do you have?
So this is interesting too, Delora. Here is, look at this opening. And what's fascinating is that, like Laura was just saying about, well, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe I can't, or that will never work. But there's an opening that's happening that is allowing you, because you are in a different place, you're in a different mindset, you have learned a lot on this journey of this past year, let's say. You know, don't say no to an opening that may come along, or a thought that might come along. I mean, if that thought is to be, a tightrope walker, I would really seriously think about that as a career. Up to you, though, and kudos to you if you want to. But what I'm saying is that if there's something within the realm of, like Laura was saying, teaching or advancement, and I know that, we'll say it this way, the muggle world, if you want to even teach in that, maybe that is a supervisory position, or maybe it's something that you wouldn't normally see yourself do. If we're talking about the woo-woo world, then maybe it is offering more classes again, or maybe it is doing something within your realm that you would like to do, that you offer. So it's an opening, my friend. It's an opening. Okay. Yes, please go back to axe throwing, but this way, don't throw it backwards, Delora. You got to throw it forwards, because backwards you never know what happens, right? So, okay, we got a couple questions here. We'll take Rosemary, and then we'll go to Kimmy C's. Okay. Rosemary says, "What do I need to let go of or reframe in order to invite new work into my life?"
All righty. What you got?
Top of the head is tingling, like someone's going like this to my head. Must be the aliens that
the aliens.
Must be also that I need to fix the hair again. I don't know what's happening with this little flippity doo business. Okay, but my backhand is so strong. Let's leave that for tennis. Okay, let's leave that for tennis. So what I have, which is interesting, very, very interesting, Rosemary, is your passion. So reframe your passion to invite new work. What is it that excites you? What is it that you really don't feel like, here we go, back to work. It's the same thing, 9 to 5, come back home, eat dinner, watch some TV, go to bed, and here we go. What is getting you excited? What sparks you? What challenges you? It's like, I need something good and juicy, something I could bite my teeth into, that kind of a thing. Where is that? So I hope that helps. Hello, Leslie, and hello, Dorothy. Thanks for being here.
So let's see, Rosemary, I chose 2 cards for you. So the first one is Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So it's this is the time to step back. You probably already have done this. Step back, really tune in. Okay, what is your soul telling you? What is your soul calling you to do? Now, that you may not actually get a direct answer, like you need to do this or that, but what is the essence of that work that you would like to do? Is it something that brings you peace? Is it something that brings you around people more? Is it helps you to? Is it something you want something a little bit more solitary? Maybe you want to be around community. Like, what is the general feeling around where your soul is leading you to your work? Right. And then kind of work backwards from that. So this is what this is inviting you to do, is just to step back and say, what is my soul craving right now with my work? And then just find the key words that go with that. And then Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So once you do that, once you step back, figure, okay, what are the key words around the things that I want to do, or my soul is telling me that I need, and then kind of see, where does it fit into your life? Where can you see this happening? Like, what types of work? And then what are your fears around not being able to do that, or not being able to find that work, or something? So there's a lot of introspection here that you're being invited to do, which you probably have already done, but just maybe a little bit more of focusing on what's your gut telling you, and don't let your mind get into it, but just let your gut speak to you for a little bit, your soul. Okay. So I hope that helps.
We have Grace, and we have Kimi C's, which we were going to do right next, and then we have Phoenix. So stay with us, everybody. So really quickly, Grace, I know you said, am I done blocking folks out of my life that aren't worthy? So without pulling a card, I'm just going to say this, and Laura, I'd love to know what you think.
Yeah.
I think we're always working on this.
Yeah.
I think we're always. So here's something, Grace, that you might want to consider saying. I'm calling in people that vibe to my vibration or higher. Because let's face it, your vibration changes on the daily, and after learning a lesson or after going through something, your vibration will change then. So you always want to call in people that match you and above. So I think the blocking out is important. As you set your boundaries, as you set what you want to do, and when you stop your own pattern by doing, like I always say, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. So think about that. Think about, that. What do you think, Laura?
Yeah, it's well, a lot of times when we're having, people come into our lives, or we seem to have a string of people coming into our lives that don't feel like they're in alignment for who you are and who you want to be and where you want to go in life. It oftentimes can indicate, holding on to old patterns in your own life. Okay, so so you have to kind of look at that, like where am I holding on to old patterns that's inviting people that kind of resonate with that. So a little bit of introspection there. This is, as soon as you ask the question, it's less of an action right now than more of just being in a more reflective place right now, and it might feel a little lonely for a little bit. So I just want to let you know, just sometimes we get into a reflective time, we might feel a little bit isolated or lonely because we're kind of pulling back so we can get a clear read on what is it that we want in life, right? So sometimes when we're in that mode of still trying to figure things out for ourselves, we might meet up with people while we're still in the throes of figuring all of this out. And you start meeting up with people that don't really align with you permanently. Like they're just there for a moment. And you're like, okay, why do I don't resonate with this person? Because you're in the middle of trying to sort things out for yourself. So might be good not to isolate yourself, but to remember isolation for a short period of time is actually a good thing, because then you start, that way you're not drawing people into the chaos. I'm not saying you're a chaos, but sometimes we're in the times of trying to figure things out, it can feel a little bit chaotic, and then people don't know how to respond to you because you're in chaos. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. I hope that makes sense. I know that I've experienced that. Have you experienced that too?
Yeah. I have. And sometimes doesn't always come right away. Like it's not like we're expecting it like this, right? Because we're impatient. So it's really something cool is going to happen. Just something cool is going to happen.
Yeah.
And you're going to have that aha. Trust me on this one. I know. Doesn't her hair look good? Her hair looks really good. You are having an excellent makeup day and hair day today. You are. You're having excellent hair.
I thought she was talking about your hair with your.
I thought your hair. I mean, the highlight looks really good. The makeup's really good. The lighting's very good. You look excellent.
Thank you. Excellent. Coming from you, that means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I know she doesn't mean this, guys, but I'm just playing with her. So what she's trying to say is from a game, and that's a lie. Like, girl, you look good.
Yes, you're right between the lines. I almost said it out loud, but I'm like, oh, I
You kind of. I would ignore it. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. I would love some encouragement for the next few weeks. Are you ready, Gail? I have to be quiet, darn it, because Chris is upstairs sleeping. But ready? Ready, Gail? Ready? GAYLE, go! Go, Gail, go, 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 go. Shake 'em high, shake 'em low, shake 'em wherever you go. Shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em. There you go. Okay, I hope that helps.
Oh my
God. This new drink has a little bit of stuff in it.
Does it have caffeine in it by any chance?
It has it's called Unimate, so it's got yerba mate in it. Yeah, and it's got a little bit of kick. I am down 9 pounds.
Wow, that's wonderful! Congratulations!
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Down 9 pounds, so that's great. Yeah, 9 pounds. I'm down 9 pounds. Think about that for a second. Math is wonderful. A little, yeah. So I hope that helps, Gail. Actually, you know what? I know you, and I know that all you got to do is reach out, girl. Reach out for the support that you need. Truly, truly. All right, Kimmy, what do I need to know about my future? It's not really going like I thought it would.
I don't know too many people where, I mean, Elias, can you say for sure? I mean, I know some isolated situations where maybe, I could see that in my life where it went the way I thought. But can you think of how many times in your life where your life actually went the way you thought? And in a lot of ways, it turned out better.
In a lot of ways, it turned out better. Or I was frustrated because full transparency, everybody. When I feel like I'm on it and I've got this and things are going well and oh my God, and then it's a big wah wah, and then I get another one and it's a wah wah, and then I get another one and it's a wah wah. It really puts me in a mood of, well, what am I really doing? And should I really be doing this? And why am I doing this? So I think the part of this is like for my future at 61, I thought this would already happen. I thought I would be there already. I thought it would be it already. But, and yes, it's a shameless plug, but it's for a reason. So creating this new Oracle deck that I have, it's fascinating because the Oracle deck not only is parts of me, but I'm noticing that, oh my God, I'm really understanding the branding, and the other technical stuff that I don't understand that Delora does, but I don't understand it. And the branding of, look at the colors that you've chosen. Why have you chosen the colors? What have you done? And Laura understands this too. Why have you done? What have you chosen for the scenery? Why is this important? It's fascinating to me that the maturity that's coming up in this, and I wouldn't have had that at 45. I wouldn't have had that at 50. Yeah. I was not in that place. And then I keep on saying to myself, hey, Louise Hayes didn't start till she was 64. Yeah. You got 3 years. Move it. So that's the thing. It never goes the way it's supposed to. It goes the way it for your highest good. And that can suck because you're like, well, why would the universe give me this? Well, I hate to say it, but there's a reason for it. I would never had said that out of my mouth 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. How about for you, Laura?
Yeah, because there's just so much. I mean, things are much more intentional, right? So as you're talking about your Oracle deck that you're creating, it's a different intention, right? Mm-hmm. That you're bringing to it now, right?
Right.
Everything's very intentional. Where before, maybe it was something. Maybe you would have focused on something else within
I would have.
the aspects of the deck. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
I really believe it comes when we're supposed, when those things that come to us that are meant for us, come to us when it's supposed to. Yeah.
does that help, Kimmy, a little bit? I know you asked, what do I need to know? So the thing to know is to be open to possibilities. So here's what I'm gonna here's a little life coaching thing I'm gonna tell you to do. What I'd like you to do is this. I don't know what that was. What I'd like you to do is this. Write down everything that you don't like about what's happening. Write it down on a piece of paper. Fold that piece of paper in half, open it up. So put it all on one side. On the opposite side, write the opposite of what you just wrote. So I don't like the no's that I'm getting in my life. Okay. On the opposite side, I want the yeses in my life.
I welcome the yeses in my life.
I welcome the yeses in my life. Excellent. So rip that piece of paper in half, take what you don't want, throw it away. And then all the opposite things of the no's, put it on that side, and then put that on the refrigerator everywhere you see, somewhere you see it every day. Because then now you're focusing on, this is what I want. That's what I want. This is it.
Such a good point. That's great. It's such a good point, because we all get into it, right? We all get into it. Like, this is not where I want to be, or I don't want this to happen. I want that to happen. And so you walk through exactly how mantras or manifesting. That's so you take what you're saying now. That's I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this, and then you turn it into statements that invite what you actually do want. I welcome in the yeses rather than I'm so tired of hearing no. If you're saying I'm so tired of hearing no, I welcome in the yeses. And then similar things, just keep going and do it. Just like, I think that's wonderful advice, Elias. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool.
All right. Are we okay? Okay. I know that there's a couple questions here, and what we could do is we could do it as a summary. So I know I'm going to read all three of these so Laura can see them or hear them. Phoenix Rising Vibes, you said, is there any guidance on my book? Okay, guidance in your book. And then we've got, what do I need to know to help me relate to my daughter-in-law who has an overwhelming amount of anxiety, since this can dominate what is experienced by our extended family? And then we also have, how do I manifest the money to do my annual bestie vacation on my significant smaller salary? So we're going to pull a card that will answer these questions, okay? And go back to us for that. So
yeah. That's a lot.
Okay. So we challenge ourselves, right?
Yeah, that's challenging. That's a lot too.
Interesting. Very interesting. Laura, why don't we pull two each?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty.
And guys, we may read these differently. So, whatever resonates for you. Whatever resonates for you. Laura, I'm just gonna pop it off real quick. So Phoenix Rising Vibes, is there guidance on my book? Look at the two things, power and sanctuary. Don't forget to tap in and go within. Tap in and go within. Okay. I know that's odd to say. And Michael, think about this. Tap in and go within. So what do I need to know to help in the power that you have within and the person that you are? Always, but come from a place of peace. And when you go into that sanctuary part of you, that part of within, there's the answer there. There's the answer there. How do I manifest? Again, the power is there, so tap in and go within. It's kind of like this. I mean, both of these are really fascinating cards together. There's a powerful piece of having what you know within. What do you think, Laura?
Okay, so 2 cards. So we're going to go try to relate this to each of the questions.
Yeah.
Be the light. So this is, again, holding the vision of how you would like things to be. Holding the vision of how you would like things to be. Okay, so whatever that may be in any of the circumstances we just covered here, hold that vision. With the financial piece, the person who's looking for the vacation, seeing yourself there, seeing yourself at the vacation, enjoying it just as you always do. Hold that vision, okay? And then medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Honor your inner knowing. So perhaps you might be sensing something around the situation that may go oppositional to this. Okay, so you may be feeling that. And I had that feeling as we were reading the questions in each of the circumstances that yes, you're holding a vision, but there's something in your solar plexus is telling you it's not going to turn out the way you're hoping, or there's something a little bit not quite right. So tune into that. That's your intuition saying that you need more information. You need more information. So ask your intuition. Okay, I know I need more information. And I know what we want we know what we want the situation to be, or to turn out, how we want that to turn out. But what information is missing here? Because I know my gut is telling me something's not quite right. I need more detail. Sit with that and say, what do I need to know? And it may take a moment. It may take a week of sitting for 5 minutes a day, tuning into that. Don't obsess about it, but just give yourself a chance to tune in and let go of steering the information in a direction. Let go of making it happen. Okay, just allow that intuition to rise up within you. And you may be surprised by a little bit of insight and wisdom that kind of pops up out of the blue when you let go of expectations of what that insight should be. Okay. For example, I know we're over time. I just want to do it really quickly. If someone's in a financial situation, they need some money. They know what they need it for. They know they need this much money. So they go, okay, what do I need to know? And the first thought that comes into their mind, I need to hit the lottery. I'm going to go play the lottery. No. That's your first inclination. That comes from fear of let's solve this way, right? That's a fear-based thing. All right. So let go of that and say, let's think outside. Let's not even think, but we're going to extend outside the box of expectations of what the answer is. Okay. So allow yourself to sit with that a few minutes a day and just see, you might be surprised, the insight that comes in that solves that issue for you. So we'll see.
Right. Sunshine says, perfect. Instagram, thanks, guys. Debbie, good to see you. I'm glad. I hope that info on the Tiki Talk yesterday, what we talked about, helped yesterday. Elvia, good morning. Thank you for being here.
What was that?
And Laura, and patience. And patience. And look what Dolores said. She's like, ready? We love that for you. And here's the thing. I'll show you, everybody. I'll show you because I just took a picture of it. So in the Oracle deck card that I'm making, I really wanted to have a patience card so bad. And I was like, well, and it didn't come up that way. So what it came up was, this is repair. And it shows this gentleman working on a watch, and there's he's in his little workplace, whatever. But notice what I put on there. Notice, just for Delora, I put 3 ants walking across his work desk for patience. You have to have patience when you are repairing things. So I snuck in there a little bit. So there's a little bit of pieces of that, but that's what he's going to look like. Yes.
And I pulled a card for Delora. I don't know what question you're asking. I'm just going to say that you probably just think of a question, Delora. Just think of a question, and I'm going to give you the answer. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Now go to the universe. Crash. That's good.
So anybody who wants these cards, go to her website, psychicstandup.com.
Those are funny.
They're really funny.
Very, very funny. Well, that is it for today. We thank you for being here. We're here every Monday, unless there's something going on with our travel or anything like that. Laura, what do you got coming up?
Next week I have a Heart and Soul event at Circles of Wisdom. So it's an in-person, an in-person event where I'll be pulling cards, but I'll go a little bit more in depth. I'll do some aura readings for a few of the participants and pull some cards. And so yeah, come on down. I may even do some mediumship. So depending on what comes through.
So if you're in the Methuen, if you're in the Methuen city, go see Laura, 5th grade. Just go to Methuen, and it's great.
Yeah. Just go to laurawicker.com. It's all there.
Oh, thanks, Lana. Thanks so much. Yeah. It was the lottery. Oh, so look at that. Go win the lottery. Do you know that Powerball? Yesterday I saw it.
Yeah.
$633 million.
Really?
Yeah, Powerball, you guys. Someone's got to win, or a bunch of you.
Why not us? Right? Why not us?
I'm glad you were able to hop on today too. So guys, remember, like and follow and share our YouTube. All you got to do is click the little button when you go to YouTube, both of our YouTube channels. And we appreciate you being here. We really do. I've got the retreat coming up in August. It's not really a retreat per se. It's going to be like an event. So there'll be mediumship Friday night. Saturday, there'll be a Stop the Pattern mini workshop. And then Saturday night will be channeling. I normally don't do channeling public. So I'll be channeling. And then Sunday will be private sessions. If you want to come for the whole weekend, food and lodging is included. But if you know anybody in the Iowa, Mechanicsville, East Iowa, Eastern Iowa territory, tell them about it. Tell them about it. You're welcome, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. We'll see you guys next Monday. And remember to trust your intuition and always watch our outro because it's fun. It's got cool music. Get up and dance. Get up and dance. That's what Laura and I do. We didn't want
good medicine. Getting up and dancing is good medicine.
It is good medicine. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.